different city than any other city in the United States. This city was founded only...
Alex, can we call you Dad?
So we're taking Pennsylvania Avenue. When the presidents they call here, inauguration takes place here every 4 years, they go along Pennsylvania Avenue all the way to the White House. Who walked all this area. His name is Jimmy Carter. You remember Jimmy, the Peanut Man, okay? So he's still around. Building is Frances Perkins. She was the first woman to become part of the cabinet in this country. At the time of Franklin Delano Roosevelt. And so the wife, Mrs. Roosevelt was very much pro, citizen when he made the pyramid. The pyramids made of crystal in front of the Louvre Museum is the same architect. And this is Canadian Embassy of Canada. Embassy of Canada. This is from the 13th, paintings from the 13th century to the 20th century. The 19th, because the 20th is on the other side. So they communicate, there is like a tunnel. The president or the White House. We're going to see the north side of the house. Have you ever heard of the Oval Office? Yeah, they are not allowed, they are not invited to stay in the White House. Why? For security reasons. So they bought in the 1940s, they bought 3 houses together. From the outside, very simple. Why are they simple? Because it's English architecture, English style. Very simple. To my left-hand side is a beautiful building, very neoclassical style. This is the National Archives. To my left-hand side. The National Archives have here an exhibition, the Bill of Rights, all important documents like the Independence, Constitution. They all here an exhibition to my left-hand side at the Archives. To my right-hand side is dedicated to the Navy, the Navy Memorial right here. In the background we have offices, building, and residences also part of it. So we are in downtown and you see how quiet it is. It's a very important building for the government. 100 years of the FBI. This is the Federal Bureau of Investigation. It takes the name of Edgar Hoover. Edgar Hoover was director for 48 years. The Edgar Hoover FBI building to my right hand side. They have the laboratories and okay, so we continue on Pennsylvania Avenue to Maryland. Many people live in Maryland. And many people live to the south in Virginia. You're going for dinner to Virginia, to the south. So many people live there. They call it the metropolitan area. Metropolitan area has about 5 million people, the population. To my left-hand side, a beautiful building. About 110 years ago was built, Romanesque style. This used to be the old post office. They moved the post office and now it's a commercial building. We call it, look up, Ronald Reagan. You remember who Ronald Reagan was? He was an actor. Yeah, he was a cowboy. You remember that? He died a long time ago. And he died recently. Who's that? That's you. We don't have senators in the city, we don't have representatives because this is not a state. So we have a mayor and 5 people who form the council. So this is the mayor's office. Okay? And so we don't have representatives. Very French style. Very French. It was built about in 1907. It is one of the most prestigious hotels in town. It's on dollars per day. But they also have $400 per day. Yes, $400. For $400 they give you the closet. And to my left hand side, a very important building. Treasury Department. The Treasury Department. Finances. Very important nowadays. All in town belongs to this Treasury Department. We have no factories in this town. No factories. Only one. They make the bills, the notes, the dollar. The only one in town. It is the White House. That if we go straight up, but it's blocked. It was blocked to traffic. But you see the car, the police car, right there. So we're going to make a left and then we get closer. We get off the bus. We take pictures in the house. In front of the house. We used to go inside before September 11th. You remember what happened in 2001? So we used to go inside the house. They have to request a permit. Maybe you have heard of the Rose Garden. It's inside, not outside. And so the office of the president, the private office, the Oval Office, is next to the house. The president doesn't have to go out. And Washington said, this is enough for the president. He was a man of very simple taste. Very simple taste. He was English descent, you know. It is a church, but you know, we have all kind of denominations here. So we're going to make a left here and getting closer to the White House. We're going to get off, follow my chatri. Chatri, que pinche out. You know, one day I made a mistake. Instead of saying chatri, que pinche. Anyway, we're going to get off there. On my right hand side you're going to see houses that look very English. Remember, these used to be the White House. So they built all these houses here and they wanted to destroy the houses with the time, you know, people moved away. See, beautiful houses. And Jacqueline Kennedy was opposed. Jacqueline Kennedy said, how are you going to destroy the history of this city? So the houses remain the same, but inside their offices here. So we